Cassia boy, a echo band, and a Roma, and was so yasne, ama ye de bro.
Premwatu yo mamu nyina kwa abasron kode ba UTV ewia prem to bre Cassia bo aso memrason se Cassia bo ya boaboa no my Ghana mu afi yesi nkonwa na ye de so mu nsem bi edi akotene e wo Cassia bo mu ya bete enie. Omampani ya bedi eche Professor Jenana Opokwa Ajimadi atudwa se nyame ya adom a woni Roman na sori ne be ka bom se ne be ya Legacy of Hope ayar Sabian wo betimi ewie. Afi Ghana Free Zones Authority mpanyinfo se woni ebiebie omunyuma se womra se ne tumi krata womunsa betimi akabinetimi abo dwumedi ahodo a woguso a wodi. Washasiye eye ncheche mapa ede ama emebunu sene be ya madodo na betimi nya kwenya ede weni achemu ewo sukuu dem na afi ententem so awade ne betimi etuase. Ewiensem pina ka we hone yesi nkonya yade esomodi amejeso ene gargantua lady ohene wa kase bo ahene Africa se bono emunchemu enie. Omampani ya bedi eche Professor Jenana Opokwa Ajimadi kase wokyere se nyame ya adom a NDC aban behwa ye hwehwe se ne be ya woni Roman na sori be ka bom se boa ba ko ade na Legacy of Hope ayar Sabia ye no ewo agin kotoku won krapomponi mantem no wo matimi esiewie.
But I've heard your comments, I've heard your plea, and I want to say that we'll partner with you. We will partner with you because you're not asking for anything for yourself. And that is why I want my few comments to remain. It should never be about ourselves. And I think that is how we lose our way when we put ourselves up and forget others. I have many passages in the Bible that I revere. But I want to refer you to one of my favorites. God, the scene is very interesting. God is going on a walk with Abraham. And I cannot imagine anything more powerful than God himself is going on a walk with him. Think of the contrast. The one who created the whole world is going on a walk with somebody he has created. But I want to congratulate all of you for being here for this event. And we can all see how God and how far God has brought us.
The completion of the Children's Hospital, the initiation and completion of the Marian Shrine, and the construction of a much-needed diocesan pastoral center. The Children's Hospital, like many Catholic schools, many Catholic institutions, will serve not only Catholics, but the entire nation. It is a work of mercy and a beacon of hope for all God's children. It is being built for humanity.
Yet wakasi boy so ede ni chemu awansan foforo aso chiame hene edema Westman Pusi mo fra parliament wono eye Beatrice Larry Domingo won wakasa se Ghana mpani force wonye hwehwe se ne be ya mo fra dodo na ye de wo mo koma awade ententem ye betimi atwa so saso na nkwada wonom tramo wo betimi eye free honom.
For me, I think we should be able to do more of such simulations so that it will also encourage other young people to tell them that when they aspire and dream, they can achieve what others have achieved. And so it gave me hope. It told me that there is a future for this country where young people after our generation will be more than able and capable of taking over from all of us. Whatever your male child can do, your female child can do and even do better. And we've seen over the years that any time women have been given the opportunities to lead, they have excelled. They've excelled in science, they've excelled in entrepreneurship, they've excelled in business, they've excelled even in farming and areas that traditionally were dominated by men. And so this is a wake-up call to all of us that open that door, keep the door open, support the girl child, and make her aspire. And to the girl child, it is your moment to shine. The environment is right. You have a government that believes in your ability. Take advantage of it. Government can do as much as it can, but the rest falls on the child or the individual herself to be able to carry herself through. We will do our best as a government to see to it that that door is wide open, kept open, giving the needed support, make sure the environment is enabling to be able to support them. But they will have to take advantage of the opportunities we are creating.
National Youth Authority has a national youth policy which we try to make sure that it's being implemented year in year out, irrespective of the government that is in place. I mean, we engage in all campaigns against substance abuse, against drug addiction. So we're currently running a campaign with the Minister Liu, which is the Red Means Stop campaign. That is a campaign vigorously against substance abuse, such as red, really the most popular one. But any form of substance, any form of opioids, we are vigorously campaigning against that. And we are very, very, very keen on inclusivity. We talk about, for example, people living with disabilities, talking about females in almost everything that we do. So, for example, with the National Apprenticeship Program for inclusivity, we have about 45 to 50% being female youth. And people living with disabilities, between 5 to 10% of people living with disabilities are all benefiting from that.
Child marriage robs girls of their childhood, their rights, and their future. It is a practice that must not be tolerated, encouraged, or ignored. We need a proper learning environment to ensure more girls can access education and thrive. We believe that a direct conversation with His Excellency, the President, will strengthen our advocacy and amplify the work of Plan International Ghana in influencing policies for the protection and empowerment of children and young people across the country. Together, let us continue to create an enabling environment for all children to live and learn and lead. Let us stand together and boldly say, no child marriage, no to injustice, no to inequality. Let us say yes to education, yes to empowerment, and yes to girl leadership. Happy International Day of the Girl Child to every girl out there. The girl I am, the change I lead.
Ma yentwaso na yemfie ni chemo kumase wasantemantem Ghana Free Zone Authority enye mfihie duasante womguso a wo shefa neno ena wegina sa akwanya weso kache Ghana fo mo bi enwuma nkumankuma se womra na tumi krata wode ye adwuma wo mo sabetimi akabi wose eba ne sa emfaso pi na wonsabetimi aka.
Ghana Free Zones Authority omanya emfie aduasa awose hofa eno nso nti omonante kumase monten so ebodero edetwen omanfo gina enhyehyɛ pa hodo awowo edema enwumaku ahodo no sade be ya omo Free Zone programs no omo so betimi anya so enipa ne bi na emu no eno ne UTV kase bo twetwe nkomo ena Asante Mantem Regional Manager edema Ghana Free Zones Authority Ora Samed Akalilu esi studio akyerese authority no wo no omasada atu ohun asi ho se enwumaku ahodo bi a wo mo fa niema ewo Ghana ha wo mo sachire mu ede ne pa efra ansa no makoton titiru gra ni wo mo a wo mo de kwa manone no wo mo de wo mo bua so masene papa wo si enei so bi kwaji Free Zone licenses a neje enye de na wo je wie nsusu a wo si enipa bebre ene wo mu
Ghana Free Zone Authority no ye bua woni a wodi dwa na ye mika woni a wodi dwa woni a wodi bibi ka bibi ho na edane bibi fufuro na yedi kwa amanone nkan say bia obi a oye de friend manufacturing say bia banchi na watimi adane ne adane gari anasi bia nkate na watimi anane amana adane granite paste sa afọ ni nyina muye wie a ensi ho a ewo se mutiminya market anasi woni a wobeto sa normal no ewo amanone wo qualify anasi wudi mu se wutimi gi Free Zone license na wogi license na ebo ma wonya mfaso bebre for the next 10 years emfi du untua the friend export duty normal na wo de cotton amanone nyina emfa won ne dodo untua bi eto bia wo so for emfi edu enachire normal wo kra free amanone a wo di be ye ebe dane the friend raw materials no ɛno nso untua bibia for 10 years ɛno mpo after 10 years a wo bibia friend corporate tax Ghana ene corporate tax 25%. Nanso you see a sense we free zone company nti after 10 years no we tua ni 15%. The nti aban ye say ni say ye pese sika na wodi tua photo and say taxes no eka wo ho na utimi buy by wonwuma mu na watimi afa mabunu nnwuma na watimi nso anya bibi omunsa ka omo ano eno akire nso ye yesa no Ghana ye sika ebenya hoden esan say ye kra no ma na ye di anase di boy ho brado do na ye kra firi amana na masidi no na hoden ekofom nti Ghana aban pese yetimi boa na Ghana for no yetimi ayiye normal ye di kwa amano ne na ye sika sem atimi agina free zone authority ye free be minimum capital requirement we SME and say business here kitu akra ye nhye se e wo se wo be $1 million $100 million ansa wa beji ye license ye ni minimum capital requirement nti ye no SMEs anaso woni a wo business se ensumpo no etimi ji ye license ni bi no motimi anya mfa so bebre etimi aboa oman no
Emrashe bedwani wo pro East abato empesas Emmanuel Kweku buam no worker sache for no my Ghana da chinti wahyehyɛ award dwumede nam so ema adesuafo ne acheche for nananom atena nkonwa timi ko bi a wo che se acheche for nso wa yade nti wo bo mabaso wo nyere mo ho enye dwumaden.
This is why I want to use this platform to announce several concrete commitments I am making to improve education, improve East. I am establishing a scholarship program specifically designed to attract and develop the next generation of teachers from within our constituents. This program will provide financial support to promising young people who aspire to be trained as teachers and are willing to commit to serving in our communities upon graduation. However, recipients of this scholarship will be required to sign a bond before the scholarship is granted. This bond will continue and outline a commitment period during which scholarship recipients will serve in schools within our constituency, particularly in our most deprived communities. This ensures that our investment in these young people translates into direct benefits for our communities who are privileged or underprivileged to be having teachers. Also, scholarships will be granted to some selected teachers who want to further their studies. This year, 6 teachers were granted scholarships to pursue further studies, 3 for masters or second degree and 3 for third degree. I promise to continue this. Next year, we hope to increase the number of teachers who benefit from this scholarship to further their studies.
These policies prove that sustained national effort is crucial in ensuring that teaching remains an attractive and rewarding career path. The Blue Agency Assembly is also committed to using each share of the common fund to improve infrastructure as contained in the national guidelines. Here in Blue East, the District Assembly is resolved in its determination to play its part by addressing one of the most fundamental needs of our education system.
NDPC mpanyinfoɔ na ɛbɔ amaneɛ sɛ afibia ɔto ɔbo asisi nkonwa wɔ my Ghana mo yɛ nhwehwɛmu sɛnea ɛbɛyɛ mpuntuo yɛ ɛkɔ so Ghana no wɔbɛtumi esi ne koso afidie nhwehwɛmu ɛbɛtɔ mɔntene so no wɔsɛ nya adeɛ kra bɛhwɛ ne nyinaa ne sɛ project ahodoɔ bi a aba ne hyɛ aseɛ bi yɛ adansi apɔmuden adesua ɛne kwantempɔn na wɔyɛ wɔgya ne nsinsɛmu na ne nhwehwɛmu dodoɔ na akyerɛ sɛ bi wɔ hɔnom a na ɛyɛ sikasɛm Director General de ma NDPC Dr. Audrey Amoa wɔde sansɛm wɔ nyina to dwabra na wɔne central for the income.
Afi enya 30 years. Ana yes ye kai ne dia shinyamye no nyam ne da nyame ase October month no said the breast cancer month no the breast cancer awareness nso aka ho a ye this adwuma na nyaboa your community no so nyankopon ya aduma said the medical breast cancer so no other medical check and say BP, high pressure, diabetes, and so sugar. They check it in the body and say, we will be now. I am to one among. I feel.
1 year nim before one shows one more bene one party to 1 year a World Gulf of Guinea Ghana so di mwakotene pan wade atu dwa kire se bere mu de wo mo ye hyehyɛ sɛne ɛbɛyɛ adwumadi ahodo bi ɛkɔ so won so enye papa no won betimi esine kɔ so wade sansam wa nyina atu dwa bra na wo ye bedwom nkasa ho adwumadi.
Have put in place some activities like Grand African Nemo, which is a good opportunity for all the navies, coast guards, maritime administration in the area to work, to train on the means to fight all the illegal activities in the areas. We have put in place a sharing information tool, which name is YARIS, which is Yaoundé Architecture Information Sharing System. The idea is to connect all these entities, all these administrations, all the navies, all the coast guards, all the administrations, the ministry also, in order to exchange the information, the useful information, in order to fight the threats.
What we have been working on here is the African maritime streets. We are not working on, let's say, the European maritime space. But what you have to know is the security of Europe also starts in the Gulf of Guinea. So let's say we might have the same maritime streets, but here the specificity is that we have trade like what we call IUU, illegal, unreported, and unregulated fisheries in our area. We have, let's say, piracy, we have armed robbery. At sea, we have drug trafficking, we have pollution, so environmental crime. So we are building skills to fight against all those crimes. But what you have to know is that a single country cannot address all these maritime threats just because they are, by their nature, transnationals. So what is going on, let's say, in Accra, might start here and end, let's say, in Cote d'Ivoire, or might end in, in Liberia or Sierra Leone and so on. So we have to cooperate, we have to collaborate, and we have to coordinate all our efforts. Because you know that a pirate, if I have to talk about pirates, they don't know the boundaries. Countries know the boundaries, but wrongdoers don't know the boundaries.
Yapem so ye ni chem was and for rector ya wada game pa no Professor Samuel Kweku Bonsu and woni UTV kase ebodi nkom no wa chechem bota inter game pa hodom ne dia wade to dwanse wo mo ye nhyehyɛ se ne be ya desuafo ebe nyina no wo betimi abo my Ghana nkyekye wade sansem wo nyina to dwa bra na wo ye amamro ne amane e ma desuafo 1988 ye je wo mo to ma programs ahodo wo be ye wo suapon kase emu.
Nti numre yeshia ya na school for abagem pa foforo no ene ye mo akwaba nti ye bo mo abaso ene ye share o mo den so say o mo aba no adwuma we enye asenya den so e den kakra nti niam bebre wo ho at first na wo ya ansa na oba school no afi untimi nye etoda na kora unya no se nia ope enso ni nyina sa additional kontuo na kam nti futuo ne de ma wo se obia mo ne homode na additional no nso no enye wonko a won hye de mu nsua de busuafo a obehia o mo ha classmates ne a photokasa e be kan no o mo so e ho mfaso bebre wo ho ne o mo san a nkomo a mo bedi additional mo besua abom o mo no do mrepi no kra na ade a yesua free e nanfo ho classroom ho no chain the teacher no bit me actually teacher for your child the nso yan yesua de bebre free school for no chain said your private me actually o mo ade afa Tia futuo ne de ma won se o ma ba no o ma ba na tenase mu de wo so o mu ye bia na o mu ye nso de wo se ye bia ye de bebo o mu ho ban ya mo mutumi asua de ye beye na nyame nye o ma do na o mu meye nipa akese e wo kromu ti meji di se o mu so agi ato se ne yi o mu you see o manai mu no kasafa ye eches o mu so agi ato se nyame adum nti almost only a bishia, na de also Muyabia or Moye. Tia de Yamias, Safi, 1 month, Yanya school for our door for Frau Mabekaya, a bompire say, Obemaya more day, Nadia, there was a amount, yet to me.
So these halls, these classrooms, and most importantly, our faculty and staff are prepared and equipped to guide us through every adversity along our journey. They will shape us in ways we may not even anticipate, even as we sit here today. With discipline, focus, and perseverance, we continue the journey begun by distinguished GIPA alumni and exemplary leaders who embody our shared pursuit of excellence in leadership, management, and administration. We are aware that the management of this great institution has put in place the necessary facilities to make our stay here a pleasant one. We are grateful for these efforts, and the spirit of collaboration humbly requests that management continue to maintain an enabling environment that supports our academic and personal development. We look forward to the following. Firstly, we look forward to a reliable Wi-Fi or internet service.
Ma yampem so na yɛfrɛ ne nkyɛm wɔ mfimfim mantem na National Secretary Edima MMDCs wɔsanso yɛ DC Edima Confimency no wɔsanso yɛ Regional Dean Edima MDCs no yɛwura Ishmael Nana Samuel wɔka kyerɛ Ghana fo nyina sɛ aban we betina so no kwan bia so woni Ghana fo hwa monti wa yɛ hyehyɛyɛ ɛma Mensi Assembly Common Fund ne mu bɛ sɛ eduowɔtwe deɛ wɔso wɔn saka titiw ɛne mfimfim mantem.
For the very first time aban ama masika metre wa akwanhoma sika o assembly so ko de boa mempodidwuma kodo meche common fund no more than over 80 to 88% na ba assemblies ni nyinara me no kese yedidi dwuma bi nsida ehuna inna kan won tete ya ye wo mhe say for them big push programs here the conscious effort aban le ye de sabe hena kwan heni dwuma kaso wo heni do a sabe na ore ya to sumi na ye de dem akaza ahoden soronko no aban di hye ma yetum na ye dem dwumedin ya hye bi ase ye za kwa wiye ma oman ya for ne tampefura ma dwum no yem de in fact the fact that President Mahmoud conceived the idea of big push, or one of the biggest in Sadhuna, yesu de obotima abo magana hen impontudwuma nenyi no asesa maka cheminu anono sabe yan president ya we obiara de ya to fom no on so katase memuado de corruption on so do kra obiara oti ne da nansen ara na kasabi o kan point blank there awo sabe position bere bia egbokwa kwhwe sika na hwede ye no obe make sure that wo ye nkitanwudi bia oba mama aka ba ne da wonsa wo mu kono obe yeti ama wo da bani saso ni ntino ma de sadani de yin no bia nya hwe ye nhyehyɛ wa ya more for common fund ho ni dido obiara ye adwuma bia na ihia experience awo na akoso re kodudan po a o ya ihia experience yin obiara wa ye bida odu baby a out of na wa so ono na ma yimpa na onya experience ntina ye sia wa hada ye be che ye mpani po a wo da ma experience ni bi na wada ma ne aboya ma ya tu ye adwuma kwada hye nsa na ye tum ya ye na ya ye papa ono na magic aka obobo en papa ono na obobo en ma yehu kwan aba fada ibotutu ya na mo ya bo mo mampe mama ne research etu mewie pe okay but ai mampe mama ne iska the buy ya de itu mensi ni na ai empon wa chichem ibi o ha ya de ya ai akwan ibi o ha ya de ya open then school then bi wa ya de ya chip compound ai go mo wet ya me ya de ya chip compound me de ya school ni na and da ya ko tender committee until within the next few months a few weeks in obia contractors in beti for no man pay ma ba ne research agenda m da wa sha ti wa akwana from e na e that that to go there program order ba a big push no about for the boa which is akwan bebre kuma we see so ya tefa home me cha ankamo do kwa afranse okahombe me cha ankamo odukọ apam for man for the ko otom ono so a big push no the DC da chemo ba be training
na yehu how we be related to both your coordinating directors ne yen technocrat ne no mo ye adwuma so that all of us a bit research Ghana. Ye dey dance say president for the first time am a common fan na watiti mama ya say didi dwuma wo the district assemblies nti e kwan be na be fa so e dey say sika no be di dwuma e no sa so ntika ho so na ya den ya ba ha
Kwanchefo penny ya wada NDPC ano Dr. Audrey Amwa ena wone nsentwefo ehiem nkramantem wa cheche butayenti ya Ghana ban project no wontimi enwie na afia kansensemu.
Institutions are all nyina yefre bi ministries yefre bi agencies yefre bi departments no yemma hon wofre bi guidelines ekwana wonfa do na wonfa nye nhihye ozimpuntu baba nse waye da menhihye ni wia afi bia yeje report fi won ho na dem report no kire dwuma wezi wo afinim nti obia kanasem dembre otumi ye na edwuma wo kwana odo yedo nti agigi ni nyina boma na ya tro National Annual Progress Report nti onu fi esura zisan fom fiti enkran zero commencing bia bibia hye bia wo ho asem kwewo report nim nti ndeme ya tunugwe ye 2024 nzama okrodo wo mani mfa jumeku bia ho ma woze mayen no na yenye wontina fom ma wobohwe ma woka kire nim de ma waka no de ma na ye tintima na nti woji itum no a ye kan bom ye no huma krono ono na nde ye danezi ye wo projects pia ye shase dada wa ye ntumi nwie ibi wo bebia ma ye kanyida ye mbomboz na ye nwie ono na ye nhwe de ori ye adwuma ansana ya hye fufrase onte da ma project bia ye be bia orboana wa so bibia no so ye school dana ye nyimdo odembo from akom so ye hospital or there ye nya ayarhwe wom na mum se yanhwe na yanye ma wensi de bia dan no ye wie ya pe wona wo be edwuma ma wa akom nzama wo hiaze be edwuma bronyi be friend equipment ya ye ni nyina ewia otede ma ye nhya asimpo osande ye zi edwuma onyeye obia ndo ne man na kakra waza ahye wonsa no ye na ye niye ama ema na akọ
Dom kuma ba no deni wo my Ghana mra sebedwe fi osanso ye MPP mra sebedwe ne ya wogina hode ma adehia wo wa futu abaton pesua so mfifi mantem Alexander Kwame na penyo market na washase e dia futu a ano den e kwa ma mebu no wozongo se etwutwura sam ne nyoma bone de ensem fata wo de sansem wo nyina to dwabra na wo ya amamre ne amane e ma Grow Lead Foundation wo pa hontoma.
Up north the poverty levels are high, there are opportunities. So an initiative like this is welcome. And the issue you raise about the Zongo communities is not easy at all. The time has come for us to stay away from the language of I have my Zongo boys. The time has come for all of us to stay away from that language of I have Zongo boys. So you have Zongo boys, you are going to bring them to do what? But the time must also come for us to say, I have a Krachifo from Zongo. I have in Rabafo, that you'll be proud that you have invested in them, so that there would be a better inclusive country where equal opportunity is felt and experienced by all.
Ebe ma Ghana mayoa emebunu teach you one our free extreme one our free marginalized communities and as a communities obi oho wa akra has a companies aye ha ma ne proximity and as a closeness to institutions, to TV stations, to the lights, to all the infrastructure na ebe ma na confident obi nso so ho ofri mi mo shizongo eneba ebi anye mprempren mu say ya wonhia lawyer da onhia obi a odimu ohun penyimfo ana ne ho po chechecheche ope ba bi de ne ho akotete ye pese ye man teteye e wo communities no ma emayo anu nso benya ebe ye very confident o benya akokoduro a ye kase ye pe mama ma di domanim ye pe mama ma asiesie community no through leadership o mo nso betu o mo ho asie o se betima ye
Asam kese ekoso mantam dunsia wa my Ghana mo eguso a ye ka ho asam ye galamsey legal mine nti e behwe timi aboa na yetimi to ase na asante mantam manager Washer Roman Schools no ye Reverend Father John Amankwa one was Ghana ban say galamsey ne ha adwene party chiu ene yen sas ne kwa ebie 21 shares wo besi gina ebeboa na yetimi etu so sa
Ochrese enho akohia se eba galamsey kuna Ghana disie nyina ede won ho bagim wo ka bia ono duru bunum wosese ye ne saa ye be ho ade cropot a gina ho ana ekoso nti a amanipa dodo na eye saa galamsey ne nsunsanso bone a ede bre oman no Reverend Father John Amankwa de nsem nyina to dwa ebra na Martyrs of Uganda Catholic School a eno ewo Kumase omanya mfie aduonum ti na wo hye ehho emu no ochrese Ghana Education Service wo chefa wom wo so omon hyase na emofra na omwo primary school no wo mon chechrom sunsanso bone a illegal mining na nase galamsey ede basad ye be ya emofra ne benyini no wo mbehu se enye adepenti wo mon so emfa wo ho enkwagye bi
ye me ye chire ma de ye na ye mo ho moral na values no say ti bi ko ni mo a ebe bo ma na me bi ni so mo yo mo nye sebi nyanko bon bona body ne ni pebisike ni ese no nti obi a sebi owo conscience ya form no very well on be hu se ade a me ye ewususanso bone ema enchiri maso etimi de yade be ba ono kra na wo ye bie no onso betimi ayare so ono kra anyare kra ni busu ni betimi ayare ene kra pa wan se obi kra anyare a ensu aye no mwai de be ye fu wai adisuemon ye disubam paso edit eka ho a enye obi na beka dese mo obi nya de enye eke hia se obi beka ho asema aban beka ansa na omajai anase be so asojafo de police wa begu onso ansa na omajai ade a wo ya enye edisuso bone brewunu a wa ankasa na asesi kenti obeye de a sebe na adwene nkoye na utribu ana wa anye ne ye onwi ni pa ho ena na beze meka ewo me kasa yere mo
Headmistress at the Martyrs of Uganda Catholic School, your sister Cecilia Ankuma, one also Cassano, which Recham Aquansidi Ahudwa, Sukuni Shianti, na Osrese Abino any Ankronkre Emekowamwa.
The school has been blessed with a spacious and well-structured library, but it remains ill-stocked. To make the library fully functional and resourceful, we appeal to individuals and organizations to help us furnish with more books. One major challenge we face is the poor road leading to the school. Martyrs of Uganda RCJHS, FST, Jubilee Crèche, and Martyrs of Uganda Jubilee School often contribute funds to grade the road, but it becomes eroded during the rainy season.
Yada so ejinemu galamsey nsensem na adwemteneni Edma Bethel Prayer Ministry Apostle Edu Newman wo kasa kire Ghana ban se galamsey ne yebetu ase anye kasa sabio se wo sori na masoma mrantie kopie mu ewo kwa ebreto no mudabi na emom kire opepa ne se obetimi aye wo de sansem wagina to dwabra na wo mo chef wo man kasa de wo mo anya mfihye aduasa nti wo mo chef a kire se ma no enufo de yenhwe se brano yebetimi adokromu ahwehwemu se kokrambia betomo anase mae.
It's a Sunday in which we are inducted into office the new bishop of the Tema Diocese, the Right Reverend Ebenezer Pope J. In the Methodist Church, the bishop's term of office has a limit. Each bishop serves for 6 years, or if the bishop is more than 64 years, they serve until they superannuate or go on retirement. In the case of the new bishop, he will serve for 6 years. So we are gathered here to induct the bishop into office to start his work as the chief servant of the Tema Diocese of the Methodist Church Ghana. Ebinum aye biko na yede adwuma na ahye ne nsa. Mo nsha se odidi wo mo a omo abesen kwa na tem. Omo abebi. Nti de omo ede agya no no We have turned Galamsey into the arena of politics. I would say the politicization of Galamsey. And because of the politicization, we are not able to deal with it. Any activity affecting the environment or the earth that affects our drinking water and our food must be seen as a demon that must be cast out. So I suggest that the politicians should stop pampering the Galamsey.
Say me pese nyame adwuma ekoso a enema miensa na edi kan ba ko discipleship. Say be nyankofo a won betumi asom nyame ye. Ne to so mienu ye accountability. Say asori adwuma ye no. Say ne ye bia no ye mankofo hu. Ebu akonta e kire omo. Emra ye omu nipa dodo na anye asofo ne asori ni. Esanse ye katakata dodo na katakata ne maso. Ense say basa. Mempa ebone say ade bia me ye bia no. Asori ma no behu. Na afen so no edu bre bia ense mtumi call omo anim. Na me ko ka kire omo say adwuma mo de share me say na mo aye. Say ne yaye. Mo pe ana say mo pe say mo de adwenkyire bi ba. Ne yina ne atoto na akoso ama bibia aye kama. Enti na afen so no holistic growth. Say the be yina betumi anyi abom. Na enkanka growth no youth development. E pe say you say you betumi attract the young people. As we are say etwe omo akono. You be say etwe omo eba Kristo chen. Na de omo ban so a you be say omo tra asori mu na omunyi e wo asori mu. Enipa dodo na anyi wo bra nyamesom enkan enti na Ghana ye bre. Tell the people of Ghana that there is hope as long as we depend on Christ. We must not give up. If we look to the cross, God will help us. God is still with his people. He has not detached himself from his creation. Just that because of the noise that is in the system, when God speaks, we don't hear. And if we don't hear, we will go amiss. Let us focus on him. Let's wait upon him. And he will show us the way and also give us the resources to deliver.
Enti enene voice a board ma muti presiding bishop ya wada Methodist Asorin and Most Reverend Professor Johnson Kwabena Asamoah Jedu ya wo kacho mampeni John Dramani ma se Galamsey no wonyina ne naso se bememu na afi won kuntia na Ghana for yentimi ene ye ho na afi yombo nre mu sane akokram yade ne yeguso aye ka ho asem wuyi bosome bese October isi ho no ma de bia da wote ho asem se kokram no ye bohu de rotichu ne se emma no se won hwe ho asem enka na wade afoto midwife a owo Jedu Health Center Madam Fojo Mary won wo kasa che Ghana mema ne se wo moa woyerenom na enufo anase mpokua no wentimi endochire enti ekoba ne se apobi anase bibi simu a na wahyasie ebo ne kokose won fa ne nchem wa ya osabia se ne beya ye betimi ahwe no
emema so vital role bi o mo betimi play wo emano breast examination na me hu say breast cancer no omunya bi ana say omunya bi any say baby bi asoro si me penufo me proba ana menya oba nka wonufo anka me pe na nufo ni mi sanka nufo na akwa na me mane pa na ana say ebibi a ne wonufo ni mu eno mo pe me bi apenufo say de yenimu no na de be hwere ni say wo penufo no so no na wo so wo bo wo yire ho ban say de di kan say early detection save life into wo penufo na wonom no fo na maye no ana wo so yenufo ni mu no so no na wo de aboye ho ban na de na wo betim de aboye ho ban kwacho say wo so no fo ni mu a ana say wo de no fo no to wonu mu a o twie no susu twi ni anase susu twete se de ebia wo ka no ye nka no fo na no eye wano na wo di ne oketema na wo di no fo no ho ago emom wo ye no na wo hwe oba nanim ehun se me ye no eye ne ya anase enye ne ya otwetwe ne ho a hunu se bia ye ne de anase ye ne ya na ye se biom so se monum no fo no na mo de mo nsa no so massage no fo no enye se nia ebi nia no dodo fa won sa no mane se no fa tototo no fo no so aya wo massage e de ama no se wo massage na hwe na se juwa bi e de mu a watimi ahu ni nsam na agudie ne ko awie ya ye be hwe se do ba no e de na ko hospital ma ye screen na mo na hu se breast cancer ne ho popoya na eba na se enye noa
you won't say screening opportunities we no dodo na no crime for and omonya sa opportunity now so you won't say this time around you better touch all the various regions nti yaba ahafo region hanum de ye ne Masebe Jenny, Honorable Dr. Ebenezer Kwame Ado, na ye collaborate on our sponsor Adiwe Amanasak. Say yembe screening in crop for more ha a school for or more multi ha market for yama menom near the ade. Scansan ye bibia ebeto unufu moa. One who in tema edin so bibri beba. Sometimes me ban say yet me chat. If you are and sometimes it may nipa no ehwere nkwa because yen pese nyama we sinti na ye screen na yatma detect ntem na yato ho ana mo se bibi wo ma na ye hu a yen hu ne ntem na yentimi to ho ana mo ntem na ma emfa nsoaso kese bia mba
enkyerɛkyerɛ a wɔde ba ye ya ya hu sɛ ɛnofo ɛho hia pa ne tituru ɛho hia ma mema enti yen ya ye mema yi de betumi ayɛ ɛde aboa ye nuanom ma anaasɛ ye yerenom ɛne sɛ abribia no ye ne omo ɛkɔ ɛdan mu a ye be examine omo ehu sɛ changes kakra bi aba omo no funum aba bi ɛdam sɛ de kane na ɛte no sai kakra ba mu a ye betwe na adwen so na wakɔ apɔmuden asoɛ na omo ayɛ proper examination.
Ebusua ma yenjina no fo ho hia e de ma Ghana mema ye pa na yentwa ye ho sima ye ba ensem aka beto aso
Prem to break us ye boy eye Ecobank adaroma and waso yasene ama ye de bro. break kɛseɛ bɔ yi ɛyɛ Ecobank Adaroma ɛna waso yɛsene ama yɛde brɛ wo.
Yes, I'm among in our carbabium at the Bayer Cassia Boponosafe, ye pem so the Niachimo, a one for frost. Shoma Petoja, I say we are singing a Nipa 2.3 million and a Nyako Kram ya DNB. Nemu 670,000 so gone too soon Sebio. Now we're waiting an animal I want said into Womu Janasa Kwan so catch Ghana Massa, you know for no, ye say who betting me here.
Ye nim say ye ka breast cancer say ya no for hoko krama obia na dwen kon ma ne ho but no kwan ne say emema no mpo no ye yi emema oha ba ko betumi enya no for hoko kram ne so eti de ro na ye bo no ye bo say ne be ya obia beti en ho asem na wetumi etua we ya obehwe ne ho mo betumi ahwe ne no for no na mema no mo betumi abo mo yere mo no mo so mo ahwe mo ho so as well. See, breast cancer there a problem e wo we ati afa nyina em and Takwa is not an exception. Takwa yenya cases or ha na ehun hia say ye bema omo for surgery ho eti baby ameme ye adwuma ne say yenya ebi mo kwa ye de omo ama wa operation no aye chemo na omo ati apo ogbetimi survive kama fu ye ba no oya zo hawa adwini pi mesia fu pi oya or hawa nti besia bia oda wara hwe wunufu ukogwara na de wo fia eze wonsa ba me wunufu inda ye free breast cancer awareness the boko screening or there after that besia bia afimu ni nyara eboko hospital na said there be mammogram it was wunufu no be she machine mu no wa hwe na nyufu ni bi wo ho a wonye ho aye no mota wo ma ensafo ma won kuru mo kwan won so nufu mu won hwe ye kaye bi wo ekunfi irabakro nukunu no mo hu there sana there was a lump in her breast inti mama sanye there enda ye ni free o free ndar kono abibiara abehye biara for hospital kasi da peda mammogram no one hwe unufu mo being a traditional leader yeshia wo eyase any social gathering bia ebehye bia ye mayenko 40 say breast cancer ewo ho eyade ewo ho nti oya omo examine on breast no enka na ode wa no boso elufu na wo fere ena elufu no ye fere hu bie nti ye ka emo te ase say omo check on breast no ewo mu a so omo clinic ana omo hospital na omo treating it said e treat malaria no omo hwe ni ye na
badamase oda madana die na matimi ahwere ye ma ho na maba esemo ba na mada boye ye hawada ye so fie so edi nka ye badamase bebre maya die ye besesa abre nyina no monko so a na monka ye ma no na monhwe na ne ha ye bia no munyinsi wana monfama ye
Adeshe and for Jokoya no fra mantem na wo su kire Ghana ban se be se mfihye dunum ne wo munyanso papa num ti Ghana ban enko wo mo emwa
wo for Joku a ewo North Tongue mansi num na wona UTV nsanchoro focus a wo kire mu se ohawa wo mu okuro num ne yade a eye gensem pa sakuru yade a eye VR na relocate wonga wode won betena sa abia ho na wo ban so ye demarcations fefefe chese wo chiche kuro no mu de akwan tutu mu fefefa eya de a anka kuro no se wo ma ngani ba ho a kuro ni be fepa na yi na wo chire mu a wode won betena ha wo ye nsu bi ma wo no sa nsu na sei enu nti bepem na yi kuro no nheda nya nsu papa bia no ma wo bre wo nsu ho pa.
Since our forefathers have been resettled here from their original settlement, VRE brought them, and these buildings have been put up by VRE. So the Ghana Water also provides us water, but due to, I think, almost 30 years ago, the water stopped flowing, and we have been calling on NGOs and other organizations to come to our aid. So from 2014, there was an NGO called Safe Water. They came to our aid and they built us some water.
That bind say,
ye panicho ombra fojoku no mbeso yensu na ha ya dwempa nsu de nsu ye nipa o ye nya nsu a ye ntumi ye nsu ye slab ban pa so mbe boanye na ombe ye nsu se nsu do so ko e ma kaye mbre kra
challenges ba kwa yewo ye kro masim e fa ye kwan so ye kwan nu enye kra esan se eto de bia obi yare anajo na eba no critical say ye din ko hospital senia kan ebesifa atu ni boase no enye se enkosa na e wode auto speed and auto maker senia be betumi adu hospital no ntem na so senia kwa no nwenti ebetu ni boase sometimes ebeto de bia answer ebedu hon nipa no obi free.
We have a challenge of water in this community, so we want help from any other person who can come to our aid. And also, our road network is also bad. So anybody who is watching and then listen to me very careful, we want help from all over, friends and relatives who are far and near. They should come down and assist us to celebrate this festival and make it possible for us to have a good potable water, drinking water, and also a good road network in the community.
Pem so dia de ni chemu e wa central piase breku kwantempo no so no wo finfin mantem na no na beto dwa se aba nem sini ase north mensim yewra Sylvester amachenya akose wo kwa pro akohwe se ne kwan ne sitie no odu ye na omanfo kire ne se kwan ne de nye e kwan na tete apra pansam to wonye bibi fa wonye sade a emfihia nan echi no beto aba e de tia NDC aban no
this year na dem da wase se wa ma wadwumaifo no kwa ama na wa watu anamo wa behu sene ye kwan sitie enti yesraw se bomodin na fa no magu kwam na ma amampanifo nso entibi na omomeye ye kwan maye na ye bre aha ye twa piase okay nyame animu ni e kwan ne nye kura e kwan na fua na tua na data se didadidam no e nyame nko na de ye ko eba enti ama ye nku adwuma na ye no ye bre pa bo hoka ko fam koko kakra bi anka ni first na ke kwan ya anka 1060 betme wadimi 50 Ghana me so mitimi so anfira amfa de fanko fi enti ye kwan de nyame ni kwani ama ye koko no fa no e ho adwuma no akoye de amaye se moto ni kwa this moto ni ba ben ya akopim se obedu fi esanse e kwan no akati no ye kef enti so wa mo ben ya obi a wo ba no woni ni be hia se sia enti ama e kwan we no accident motor accident wo so pa
e kwan ni ya obeku okay ko tesi na beti so kwan ni nti 1 million ejano se na okotonya 1 million na oyede obetua this na kwa fast kwan so na yede mo se kwan no sine siti yede ese na o mo di me ba this ya be kura ke di mo ba ko e kwan na mana di dem na kwan na san efu aketua machine fa so ache okay te mai fi siti regis bibri yede pa so no anga safa kwan so mo se si na kwan siti nti no anga safa so ide oni e ho adwen pa se wa fa so na obehwe na we twa kwana mande ni jipa
mejo road pa di ese ya che NPP abloso ma nhwa anyen papa bia maye di ya oba ni de nyina ni je de ana ekuya 42 na ha ni nyina ya fa ndi edamase pa se mo ba be di ho djuma amaye disi de wa ya de djuma na no ano ye no ye dana se di nyame dana se bebre
na botanji a maptu anamo ba han se e kwan a ebe yakoma so esanse assembleku aye district capital no se betumi etumpon a ebe hia ankura assembleku a ye district capital na de 24-hour economy market no emeba no the same thing na metu anamo ba asentwa piase se ye behwe na twa piase kwan a atete apansam yetumi aye ne yesiesie no se na ebe ya ye botaya esi ene so na ye mampani botaya no ebetumi abam tine na yaba asentwa piase anti ebe siesie kwan no ama kwan no atumi aboa ekwan moto ene mabobo ya atumi afa efum enioma ayenya no atumi aba assembleku
yeda so agina mu mfimfim mantem na rehosam kese bi esi ne nyina ne se odomin senior high school e wo mfimfim mantem ya tum kyerɛkyerɛ bam contractor wo si ye Kofi Ganza bra no wone nsɛntwofo di nkomo no ene wo kyerɛ wo si school dan best mfihia do 1914 years besinne aban bia betna so ane wo matwe wo mani nti kopem sɛ ne nsa bɛka ne sika no papa nyɛ hwe abone nyɛ hwe dan ne de anya de a wo bebie ma de suafo etimi kosua de
The main reason of closing up the school is to get my money to be paid. Simply because 14 years I made a blog you see her. And the Omo de Ochina and there. I've written numerous of letters. Still now, no. I could do on your headmaster, no, or call retirement. I could do this to say, oh, yeah, my car to read now. And also, no, and see, but this year, no, I think I cannot take it any longer. Yeah, but, you know, and I may buy some baby cruise. No more pay me say it will be a disgrace for the government. So 14, you know, on to America. And to mean China, year election, we are on to America. After election, 9 months in the year, get into 1 year, and also maintain it. So the best of it is for me to think. Yes, I sympathize. That's the me also me warmofra. But if I am their father, I think they will bear with me. So me mean yes, can me by school fees, needs, and etc. etc. And you know, I sympathize with them, but I think what I would say enough is enough. For 14 good years, nobody could do that.
Ewusia ha say na ebrema kwan se kase bono ye fancy na TMC fashion for na wo to bo asepa mata de maame na wo apam ne kamanti si na obi from Siampa TMC for bo adwumaden ama saman abiase na obehu wachi akwamidin ene Gargantuan lady ohene wa kase bo ahene yada mo nyina se awie amambo ane hwe